What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JRich. Thursday Night Football Week 6 is here between the Chiefs and Broncos. But before we get into that, remember to join the Dub Club because I've been kind of on fire, whether it's baseball picks, playing some NHL stuff, and of course, the NFL. If you were in the Dub Club, you would have hit the nasty 85-1 on DJ Moore for 120 yards and 2 touchdowns that I nuked last week. Not going to say I'm going to do that every week, but if you were in the Dub Club, you would have got that play and even more. 25X's on Prizepicks, 10X's every single week, whether it's Mitch, Ray, or any of our other cappers. You can use promo code BFAST in the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen, and you can get into the Dub Club today and start making some great money because that's what we do. We help you refine your process, we teach you, and more importantly, we will make you money. Less than $1 a day, $10 off. Use the promo code, so make sure you go sign up for the Dub Club right now. But let's get into the picks because Thursday Night Football is here and it is already Thursday. So putting this video up a little bit late, but I did want to let a few things shake out, make sure the data was very sound before we start targeting some of these games. So let's get into the games right now. The first play I did want to talk about is Courtland Sutton because Courtland Sutton is a little bit too high on Prizepicks right now. You see on Pinnacle at 46.5, minus 137 to the under. Some slight juice to the under on MGM. Some slight juice to the under on Caesars. And then FanDuel actually has his line at 43.5. If you are feeling like Courtland Sutton under today, it does look pretty good relative to the data. You see at DraftKings 45.5 and still juice to the under. So Courtland Sutton already looks like a pretty good value on the books. Now consider putting him in some of your slips. Jerry Jeudy is another one. Looking at his receptions, right now they're still 4.5 on Prizepicks. As you can see, FanDuel minus 130, DK minus 125, Caesars minus 142, MGM minus 125, and Pinnacle minus 151 at 4.5. So pretty good results here, pretty good numbers. And if you are betting on Pinnacle, you're looking at Caesars, FanDuel, pretty heavy juice there. So I definitely won while it's available at 4.5. I would definitely consider it. You see the receiving yards line, especially when you look at Pinnacle, minus 141. They really like the under here. But I think if you're looking at the totality of the books, a lot of them tend to agree Jerry Jeudy's more likely to go under than not. So I would definitely look at the under for Jerry Jeudy here. Then on the Kansas City side, I don't know why they keep offering these because it seems like it's just too good to be true. But Patrick Mahomes interceptions, I know he's been throwing picks recently, but against Denver, I mean, I'm kind of inclined to roll with the data here, talking about the under interception at 0 or 0.5, obviously. Then you have minus 135 on DraftKings, minus 133 on Caesars, minus 135 on MGM, minus 121 on Pinnacle. Not my favorite play, but if you need an extra one to kind of get to that 5X, that 6X, definitely could be an option for you. Not playing the pass attempts, not playing the yards. I also thought about the touchdowns as well. You know, at 2, what are you really going to lose if you take it at 2? That's kind of another thing to look at. If you're looking at 2 overall, sorry, let me scroll down here so you can actually see it. If you're looking at 2 touchdowns for Mahomes, I mean, yeah, it's heavily juiced to the under, but at 2, like I don't hate it for Mahomes. If it was 1.5, we'd be smashing the over because he'd probably be like minus 200 to throw for 2 touchdowns. And it's kind of the same case for Russell Wilson. When you're looking at Russell Wilson lines and his touchdowns, if you really wanted to go after him and look at a touchdown, yeah, you could take the under at 1, but you're probably going to look at the over because it's only 1 touchdown. Like your best case scenario is a push. Yeah, sure, he's minus 200 to throw 2 touchdowns, but if he was at 0.5, he'd be minus 250 to throw a touchdown. So it's kind of like it goes both ways with these lines. The passing yards, 219.5, not great for Russell Wilson. Rushing yards, same type of thing, not a whole lot of juice either way. So not really looking at that at all. But another play I was looking at was Travis Kelce. And I don't really know how I feel about it, but this is just what the data is telling us. So you have Travis Kelce here. Player reception, 6.5. Pretty decent number for Kelce. We know he's a little bit banged up right now. But minus 135, minus 140, minus 115, minus 136. So a lot of books are pretty heavily juiced to the under for Kelce receptions at 6.5. Do they think he's limited by the ankle injury? How much is he going to be involved? The problem for me is that I almost prefer the yards because what are the chances that Kelce has a big play on this ankle? Probably a little bit lower than the chance of him catching 5, 6, 7 passes that are dump offs for not a ton of yards. So I think when you're looking at it from kind of both angles, it's difficult to know exactly how he'll be used. But the books definitely are very much on a Kelce under tonight for receptions. So it is a pretty good line if you are considering it. So let's recap these plays really, really quickly for those who kind of were maybe not listening, maybe not paying attention. Travis Kelce receptions under 6.5. Jerry Jeudy under 4.5 receptions. Cortland Sutton under 46.5 receiving yards. And Patrick Mahomes under 0.5 interceptions. Maybe you could add to this, find some other plays, but these are all the plays that look good in the data right now. So as always, if you tail, give Prizepicks hell, and if we fail, do not bail. Make sure you use the promo code WAKEUP if you do deposit over on Prizepicks and you're a first-time depositor, or the same with Underdog. Wherever you're playing, use promo code WAKEUP. You will get a deposit match and make some money. Even Mojo Fantasy. If you want to try out Mojo Fantasy, go check out Mojo Fantasy, get the app, and use promo code WAKEUP, and you will get a 100% deposit match up to $100. They have some pretty soft lines. And if you do join the Dub Club, Ray does post some of those discrepancies in the Dub Club as well, so make sure you check the link in the description for that. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.